Hey guys, this is Solomon from the BC Elite Real Estate Group. Welcome to my channel, Living in Vancouver. Now, today's topic, we're going to be talking about foreclosures. Now, if you're a buyer and looking to move into the Vancouver area or an investor, some people might consider foreclosures to be a good deal. So this video is all about that. I'm going to share with you guys all my tips, as I have sold many of these properties and I have also listed many of these homes, and I've worked with lots of buyers and I've been able to secure them some really good deals. So I'm going to share with you guys these top 10 tips for buying a foreclosure in 2020. All right, first of all, let's talk about these foreclosures or court order sales as they are in British Columbia and how the system works. So what happens is a listing goes up for sale that's sold by the bank, and the banks are in the market to not hold properties but to sell them, liquidate, and get enough money, market value anyway, to pay off their debt. And any excess left will be given to the person that has been foreclosed. So what happens is you find a property, you make an offer, and if the bank accepts it, you have a few days for your subjects if you have subjects. And then once your subjects are removed, you then have a court date set. So now the court date set is usually between 3 to 4 weeks later. And also your accepted price is public knowledge. So the court date is set. So now you're going to show up in court and hope that nobody else is there to outbid you. So on court date, what's going to happen is you and your realtor will go to court. Your realtor will be able to tell you how many offers are currently on this property. There might be none, or there could be even 20, as I've experienced in the last 3-4 years. You will also have another chance at providing a better bid. So the person that did have the accepted offer will have another chance at making their offer any better. Every buyer has to provide to their realtor their sealed bid, and their realtor will hand it over to the realtor that's representing the bank, and that's all handed over to the courts. And then the judge will decide which is the best offer that's going to be accepted. Usually the higher offers are accepted, but that doesn't mean that's always the case. If the original bidder has a good offer and it's close to all the other ones, and the judge might consider giving that original bidder, might give them the benefit of the doubt and have them win the property. All right, so let's talk about the top 10 tips for buying a foreclosure. Foreclosures don't necessarily mean it's a good deal. If you do your homework on it, make sure that there's not a lot of problems in that specific property. Maybe it's a strata. So you want to make sure you did all your homework and your due diligence. However, they tend to be a little bit cheaper than what you buy market value, but there is a reason for that. So definitely have your realtor double check and you do your homework as well. And also, if you're going to be competing with other bidders on that property, the price does tend to go up. So that's another reason why you don't necessarily always get a good deal on foreclosures. You can't just go and buy directly with the bank. You have to have your own realtor, and it has to go through the court systems for you to take ownership of that property. Make sure you get the property inspected. You are going to be buying the property as is, and make sure you understand that you've checked everything out. And once you buy the place, you basically can't walk away. It's yours. Always budget for repairs or even appliances, because usually the banks remove some of the valuables in there, and they sometimes also take the appliances. So you might want to budget for that, and as well as foreclosures tend to have a lot of repairs. So budget for that as well into your numbers. Be on time. Usually court starts at 9:30, but you do definitely want to be there early so you can scope out the scene and make sure you have your ducks in a row and have the best bid going in. All right, tip number 5 is make sure you get your financing in order, have the cash, have the mortgage, because again, once you are the winner, you basically have to purchase it. You can't walk away from the deal, it's yours. And so that's an important step, is make sure you're pre-approved, make sure you got your money and all your ducks in a row, and also make sure that you do have the appraisal done on it if you are getting a mortgage. Now, tip number 4, being first to bid and having your offer accepted does have some role. Like I mentioned earlier, the judge might consider your offer over the others on the court date if you were the first one to bid it and the offers are pretty similar. So there's an advantage for being the first one to trigger the court date. Now, tip number 3, like I mentioned earlier, is the judge would allow you to submit another sealed bid in if you feel that your bid is under what you think you want to pay and you want to improve it. You do have the option to submit another offer on court date. Now, tip number 2, this is pretty obvious, but a lot of people forget to bring their deposit to the foreclosure. So if you are going to be going to court, make sure you have your deposit in hand and inside the actual sealed envelope. Okay, and finally, tip number 1, where do you find foreclosure lists? Now, that's a good question. You would have to contact your local real estate agent, or you can even contact us. We have access and a filter that we can find all the foreclosures that are in the market today. And as you know, I am a local real estate agent, and we sell, our team and I, from Chilliwack, Fraser Valley, and of course the Lower Mainland. So we do get a hot list of homes that are under foreclosure, and we do have this monthly newsletter with the foreclosure list. So if you would like access to it, don't hesitate to sign up on our website, yvrbanksales.com. Sign up for our monthly list of foreclosures, or you can text me at 778-655-7999, or send us a message below here. So don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and let us know if you have any questions about the foreclosure process, and we'd love to help you out. Thanks for joining in today.